Welcome all. I would like to start with an example. Just go through it. A random variable is the amount of time in minutes a postal clerk spends with a customer. The time is known from historical data to have an average amount of time equal to 4 minutes. That means we know that one has to wait on an average 4 minutes to get the service. Now the question is, find the probability that a clerk spends 4 to 5 minutes with a randomly selected customer. Normally you think this way, something where you have two options, you think, okay, the nearer probability is more, and if something is far away, that will be less. Bring any example which will come to this, that will follow an exponential distribution. I mean, the probability that it will take less time starting from here, suppose in terms of minutes or hour or days or years, it depends on the example, whatever way it's given. Pick up something like 2 or 3 or 5 and 15. The probability that you have to wait 15 minutes to get your work done is something, and you wait 5 minutes. This probability, the waiting time, this probability is more than this probability. Remember, I gave you one example, bulb. Lifetime. If there are thousands, and you are using thousands for your company, what is the probability that it will last on an average 2 years? Yeah, quite good number, right? But my question is, what is the probability that it will last between 2 to 3 years and 15 to 16 years? So this is more, right, as compared to this. I'm not finding point-wise probability here because this is a continuous distribution. Instead of saying 2 and 15, I would like to say between 2 to 3, 15 to 16. I will come to this kind of an example later. In this example, already something is given. What is given? Average time is given, 4 minutes. So if you know the exponential distribution formula, lambda e power minus lambda x, here ex is given and ex is 4. Now the question is, find the probability that a clerk spends 4 to 5 minutes with a randomly selected customer. That means you have to find this probability. Time is a continuous variable. We'll have to choose a continuous distribution. For that, we have normal, log normal. I mean the common ones I'm saying. Normal, log normal. In CS1 we have, in CS2 we have another 10 distributions. I'm talking about CS1. You are supposed to solve only a set of problems, that's all. If you are able to solve 200 problems in 4 months, then it's quite good enough. Yeah, speed is the one you need to develop, and whatever extra is required, definitely we'll do all those before our initial sessions are over. Now you need to find this. To find this, because we know already fx lambda e power minus lambda x, okay, we have to integrate this one, right? Normally you directly get in the form of a question. This is given, lambda is given, find this probability. These are the very initial problems. However, you like in a practical way, that's why I brought this example for you. Now that ex is 4 given, then what is lambda? Remember last time we derived ex is 1 upon lambda. So what is f of x? You check whether this is correct or not. Now you find this probability, you have to integrate 4 to 5 f of x dx, right? That means if you see the diagram, you see here, total probability is 1. And you need to find this area, 4 to 5. This is the graph. If you want to know this intersection, you put in the formula x0, you get y value, right? You put x0, e power 0, this is 0.25, okay. Well, we are finding this probability.
Okay.
So you have to integrate, that's all. Okay, I have written 0.1. Let me correct it. This is 1 by e. Best chance, right? No, I'll give you a more practical problem. Maybe you will not get this kind of a problem, but you will be able to know the concept properly if you do this problem. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll totally go exam style once we'll start classes. So the lifetime of bulbs recorded. Now the question is, suppose we're talking about a shop and you purchase bulbs from this shop and you used already, you have experience. Now someone else wants to purchase a new bulb from this shop. What is the probability that will glow more than 1 year or maybe 1.5 year? This is the question, okay? Yes. Yeah, you need to find probability x greater than 1.5. That's fine. Follows, right? You are predicting future, right? Though in a small way, you are predicting future. You need to estimate lambda. So see the difference between this problem and the other problem.
If we say
See,
like,
here this directly Ex is 4 given, right? So 1 by lambda given, we found lambda. It was very easy. And no sample is given. Here, totally sample is given. That means you have recorded your sample. The sample is there. You need to predict formula. Will not use sample. Again, remember, you are starting now till end. Population parameter you need to estimate. For that purpose only, you have to use sample in statistical modeling. Integrate it. Yeah. Yeah, that is infinity. 1 by infinity 0. Around 50%, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, it's like so around 50% chance that this will grow more than 1.5 years. That means you can expect around 1 year, suppose 1.2 years that way. I mean, what is the probability that it will grow more than 1.5 years? Less probability. I mean, it's around 45% or 50%, you can say. Yeah, all that starting from 1.5. Okay. If you make it 1, see, if you make it 1 and you make it less, then you will have around 90% probability. Or maybe more. Say, suppose you find X less than 1, you will get 90% probability. Because mostly, if you go by the sample, they will grow less than 1 year, right? Then probability also you should get that. Okay, let's check it. Okay, let's check it. Less than 1 means 0 to 1 you need to integrate, right? So e power minus 0.21 x 0 to 1. Immediately we'll be able to find 0 to 1.
No.
If you put 0 here, e power 0 is 1 by 1. 1 minus e power minus 0.51. Very high number. What is that? 1, yeah. Yeah, here also low because less than 1 we've written, right? Probable that it will grow less than 1 year. That means there is a chance that it will grow more than 1 year also. Better you do 1.5 only.
Sorry?
You're getting, because so many bulbs they, yeah, but e power minus 0.51. Okay, yeah. It's okay, we have to accept because we have not checked also. Randomly I've written the numbers. If you simulate numbers from normal exponential distribution, if you apply those things, you will get more accuracy. Yeah, more accuracy. Even this is not, I mean, randomly I wrote some numbers. Okay, that's all. Now how to do it, I mean, fast. For that we'll find another thing. Even this is required also apart from this problem. Suppose we write X follows exponential distribution. We know apex lambda, yes, the parameter we write here. This is the notation, and we know Ex already, Vx already. Standard deviation of X, that is square root of variance of X. We know already these things, 1 upon lambda square, and this will be 1 upon lambda once again. Now one more thing you need to find, that is fx, cumulative distribution function, CDF. There is a link between this fx and this fx. Yeah, and this fx is probability x up to x, right? Yeah, minus infinity up to x. This is the formula, to x. Okay, but here the range is from 0 to infinity, so we'll replace it by 0. Lifetime can never be negative, right? This is what you need to integrate. So we'll write in the similar way, e upon lambda x, and then 0 to x. If you put 0, it will be 1, and then you will get this one. Because total probability is 1. If you add probability x less than or equal to x and probability x is greater than or equal to x, you will get 1. See, here I've written star. So you will be able to find the probabilities directly. Just put the formula. Okay. Suppose we found this one here, probability x greater than 1.5. Even you can check, we wrote the same thing here, right? So this much is not necessary. Directly you can write e power minus lambda x whenever you see some greater than thing.
Okay.
And lambda is 0.51 here, and x was 1.5. See, matching, right? And even in most books, if you see, they do this problem. This problem also that way, this problem even. So how you can do is up to 5 minus up to 4. So cumulative up to 5 minus cumulative up to 4, right? So 1 minus e power minus 5x, and it takes time. In exam condition also, whenever we do.
Understood.
It takes a lot of time. So if you know fx, it's going to help you. If you do x 0 to x, then you know x to infinity as well.
Fine.
Now this is a part of one distribution, that is gamma. Okay, so gamma distribution is very important.